Hello again, Doc on the clock with more Make a Good Mega Man level contest 2. Today, the True Arena. It's tough. It is definitely tough. Coyote Man. Individual bosses are the real issues here. Coyote Man doesn't do too much damage in general. You just want to not be in the middle there. You want to not be in the middle, you want to get over to where the gate is open, because otherwise you are guaranteed to take damage. I don't know what his weakness is, but I've never really had to use anything but the Buster. A little bit of damage taken, usually, but usually not this much. Glassman. Glassman is trouble. Glassman is weak to the Grab Buster. And a program that I have open is no longer working. Well, I will have to fix that as soon as I have dealt with this. I like to take to weaken him a bit before using the Grab Buster. Alright, message out of the way. The good news is that in Phase 2, he takes more damage from the Grab Buster. The bad news is that he's a much bigger pain to hit. So, Glassman is one of those definitely troublesome bosses. Ron-Rez, on the other hand, is not troublesome at all. Aside from the fact that you're probably going to be hit once or twice by fireballs, it's a piece of cake. Doesn't have a lot of health. Mega Man's great game. Weak to the Triple Blade, and once you have it equipped, he really doesn't cause all that much trouble. That's the attack that usually gets me once or twice. Future has ended runs before, so he's weak to the Hornet Chaser, but it also homes in on his sides, so taking care of him fast is important. Alright, and then these flames are also damaging. If you let yourself get hit by those, you're in for a bad time. Wily Core is interesting. He's got so many different attacks that it is really difficult to know what he's going to be doing and get around it. But he doesn't do all that much damage, so it really is kind of an attrition battle here for the most part. The thing is, he's got 4 bars of health, so it's a lot of attrition. Ah. All of these are attacks I've seen before, but they're just... Triple Blade has always been a nemesis. This is a tough attack too. This is not. See, it's all about... Let's stay up on this one. Don't get hit by jewels. See, look at all the different attacks he throws out. That's the real challenge. Oh, good. A relative breather. Milk is weak to Grab Buster. I don't typically need to use this weakness, but I can use the health, so I'm gonna use it this time. See, that puts me right back at full. Next is the boss called Literally Just a Bee. It's literally just a bee. And what you need to do is literally get it caught in a loop. As long as you adhere to the loop, you should be fine. But it can be tricky. It doesn't do that much damage, though, so it's not too big a deal. Chimera Bot 5 is a chimera of Sheriff Man and Cyberman. He's weak to Hornet Chaser, so... He's not particularly difficult if you don't just let him run right into you. Hollow Wily. I don't know why he's called Hollow Wily, because he's more of a Wily and Clown Car type, but the main problem with this one is the amount of contact damage that he does. If you can avoid contact damage, though, you should be fine. A good way to do that is just to snipe him from below with bees. Alright. And then, keep your distance. As long as you don't take a hit from him, you're fine. Excalibur Man. Pain in the Rear Man. Weak to Wheel Cutter Man. And heaven help you if you're not using Wheel Cutter, because I have never been able to bust him well. And he's got Triple Blade properties as well. Chimera Bot 3 is a combination of Quarantine Woman and Neapolitan Man. Got the weaknesses of both, so it makes sense to start out with Flash Stopper and then finish things off with a quick round of Grab Buster. Just 2 nice shots of Grab Buster will take care of her right quick after you've summoned a bunch of Flash Stopper on her. Mecha Bubble Man. Very patterned robot master that a boss. It's not a robot master, it's a boss. Very patterned boss that doesn't provide too much trouble. Provided you know the patterns, of course. The main thing to watch out for is just making sure you don't get caught up in an attack that you shouldn't. Like these drop mines. They're easy to dodge, but if you screw up on them, they do a lot of damage. So now he comes up from the center after the Electrode attack. And always walks a little bit. Ah, dang it. And then he comes up on that side after summoning Master Fishy. And after this attack, he'll always come up on the right side of the arena. So, yeah, fairly simple. Scolder's Revenge. I don't know how to deal with this one without using Hornet Chaser. And even then, I still take a good bit of damage. And at a bad time, too, because this is Wily Machine Sword, and Wily Machine Sword is a right pain. This boss has killed me several times already. Really, you don't want to try and, you don't want to try and, block those flames, because they can sometimes get through your shield. His weakness is Super Arrow, but you can only take advantage of it in the first part of the battle. Because now is the time where you're forced to take on certain weapons. This first phase is chaotic, but it goes quickly if you've been using Super Arrow. Jewel Man's I find to be the easiest. Even though it gets to be kind of thick with tellies at times, they're not usually that much of a hazard. Bouncing Dude is a pain, though. This is the longest it's taken me to do one of these. Nitro Man is probably my least favorite. It's not necessarily the hardest, but there's so much, the projectile stuff that's going on is so busy. Okay. I think it's just basically a wait it out, and I was able to wait it out. Surviving that gives me hope that this might be the one. Well, that, Glassman, and Excalibur Man, and Future. All of the most problematic ones so far. Chimera Bot 2 is Chomp Man, and I don't actually know. But behaving like Chomp Man, the trick is usually, oh geez. Except he's been jumping around a lot more than usual. Makes this significantly more dangerous than it was. I did not have nearly as much trouble with him last time. Oh crap. The 7 Force. I don't know what the 7 Force is weak to. I kind of even forgot that he was a thing. Not that. Okay, I forgot, that's not a platform. Nope. I swear to God, if it's this. None of these is good. At least I can hit him with the wheel cutter. Oh, his weakness changes. Oh, this is... I don't like this. This, I think, is going to end up being a DNF run, after all. Oh, well, that might save me a little bit. Okay, Falcon Force is probably the Hornet Chaser. No, maybe not. It's weak to not having iframes. Actually, I don't think that's going to last, so... Yeah, at this point, it's basically... Basically, I'm using the Buster because I don't know all of the weaknesses, and this does a lot of damage anyway. One more. Ah, got through it. Unfortunately, things don't get any easier from here. The unbeatable Airman is not really unbeatable, but he has a right pain. He does have vulnerability to grab Buster, but not a weakness to grab Buster, it's a vulnerability to it. I mean, at least you don't have to jump on him. But he does have a lot of health, and he's kind of dangerous. His weakness is the Jewel Satellites. You won't have enough to beat all phases of him with it, though. Also, Jewel Satellite does not reflect his tornadoes, so if you were thinking about doing that, probably just feel bad. Okay, don't land on these tornadoes. Because they hurt. I'm using up a lot of these. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Lord Elulufro is a boss you really want to I mean, you want to defeat all these bosses quickly, but he can do a lot of damage to you really quickly if you leave him alive. And I'm doing a really poor job of dealing with him. The moon. It depresses me how many times I need to fill up on these. Alright. I don't know the moon's weakness. I was trying to slide there. Oh boy. Auto bounce is next, and this one shouldn't take too much of my health. Obviously, the boss of Garry's stage is only weak to special weapons. Now, you've probably noticed in the if you've been seeing some of the achievements that I look at, that it says beat the true arena without spending any weapon energy. Now, but notice it did not say Buster only. And this guy is one of the reasons why. Because he does not, you cannot affect him with Buster. You have to use special weapons. However, you'll notice that all of the special weapons have unlimited energy. So, even though you're using special weapons, you're not using any special weapon energy. Same goes for the Wily machine, since you're technically using special weapons there, too. But you have no energy bar on any of them. Twin cannons. I have completely forgotten that this one existed. Ah, well, he's easy. Voltman Mark II, not easy. I don't know the weakness for him, but I'm hoping it's slash. I think I might have gotten a weapon energy refill from when it was unlimited. I feel like this weakness has changed. Oh, it did. It has. Grab Buster. Which is useful, actually. Vanguard. Weak to Wheel Cutter, but I don't tend to use it very much. Vanguard is not the most dangerous of bosses. There are blind spots in his firing, so you aren't always in danger if you are in the right spot. He cannot fire behind him, or at more than a kind of semi-angle behind him. Above or below. So usually when with this guy I end up taking some damage, but not dying. I prefer it if I can defeat him before he goes into this phase, though. Usually I can, but this time I could not. Poisons always come in the same pattern, so just follow what I do and you should be just fine. The Scorching Duo. They're not too bad. Their opening pattern, I think, is always the same. After that, it can change up a little bit. Oops. But they'll always kind of do 4 above and 2 below. Once they hit fusion, that's where you break out Hornet Chaser and just buzz them while they're trying to buzz you. You shouldn't take too many hits. Copy hologram, also fairly easy. This is just a case of spam the attack button and you've got him down in no time. Giga Big Yo? I don't remember who this is. Oh, it's this guy. I remember right. He didn't like being cut apart. Maybe if I was better at this, I wouldn't be at the risk of dying. Oh. Crap. Whew. That was close. Next up we have Diasign, who is... does a fair bit of damage, is the problem. Eight to 10 bars of health off of him is usually the best you can hope for on a pass. Oh, how about that? I did it without even taking a hit. Hollow Dragon. This is another boss that I buster, but mainly because I don't have any idea what else to do with it. Hollow Dragon's head is the only part of him that's vulnerable. He's not really that difficult as long as you are ready to slide under him. Revenge of the Toad. I'll take my chance. He is vulnerable to Grab Buster, so I have that option available to me. Always starts out with Wheel Cutter. Okay, it's the Earthquakes. He always jumps 5 times. If he catches you in an Earthquake, you're taking damage from his rain. Okay. Oh, it's just being really, really close to him. Way too close for comfort. Mega Man is the type who prefers giving people personal space. There we go. I was worried. Oh god, this guy. He's weak to Grab Buster too, so... And he's gonna be weak to Slash Claw. Which means... I'm gonna switch out to another weapon for him. See if that helps me at all. that was about all I could do. But Nezumi, thankfully, is not too bad if you have his weakness. I mean, you have his weakness, but if you use his weakness. It's probably pretty predictable that he's weak to to wheel cutter, since it's a shield-piercing weapon. Ombudsman. Almost to the point where I have full heals for each upcoming boss. Which is good, because I might need them. Jetman. How much of an issue he is depends on whether you're using his weakness or not. If you're not, good luck. If you are, no big deal. Skulder, the original, is not difficult. He has no iframes either, so... Fireman. Well, I'm gonna heal up. Fireman is... I still know what the deal is with him. He takes 2 damage from the Grab Buster, so that's something. Super Dashone does not particularly require a lot of health. That said, I'm still going to recover. It's more a regular enemy than anything. Doorman. Doorman, I'm not worried about. Maybe I should be with the amount of damage I just took there. And make sure to interrupt that, because that is his screen wipe. Not that bad, but I didn't play him that well. Ripplings. This is where these guys ended me last a previous time, so I'm gonna end them this time. They're weak to Slash Claw, but actually dealing with them with Slash Claw is a nightmare. With Force Beam, though? Ha! Okay. Chimera Bot 1, I believe, is Bondman and Joe Man. He's weak to Wheel Cutter. He's not weak to Wheel Cutter. What is he weak to then? Oh, he's weak to Triple Blade. It's a little bit worrying. Also worrying. Sheep Man. Weak to Flash Stopper, but beating him with Flash Stopper requires that you actually will down some of his health. Because he terminates Flash Stopper more quickly. Beated Nan. I still don't know what his weakness is. I have not even really tried to figure it out because, honestly, he's not that dangerous. He will try to punk you, though, which you didn't try to do when I fought him the first time. It's really just a dodge fest for most of it. It's tough to predict his main quality. However, he doesn't do a ton of damage, so that helps. Birdo! I can bust a Birdo. Then you ride on the egg. Yeah, Birdo is not too bad. Wishing Star. Basically, I either do great or terrible. When I do terrible, it ends my runs. Really, there's no reason I should ever do terrible against this guy, but... I mean, the main issue is this, that he does a lot of damage. Absolute zero. All I've got here is... it is time. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this one. I didn't think so. Wheel Cutter. Come on. Alright, it's a goofy version. Okay, it's weak to Slash Claw. This version isn't as threatening as the previous two forms. I don't need to read that. I have... Whoa, okay. Wasn't ready for this. I don't know what I can do here. Wait, I'm not getting hit by anything. I'm not sure if this is meant to be a joke or what, but I will take not being damaged by anything. Okay, that was not a real thing. That was scary, but thank goodness for that. Because that True Arena was hard enough as it is. There will be plenty of True Arena fails. Alright. So, I unlocked a new costume, and I completed a challenge. That challenge is clearing all of the arenas. And in clearing all of the arenas, I got the final costume. Well, I got the final costume not for clearing all the arenas, but for beating 28 challenges. And that final costume is Breakman, who is basically just the Ultraman version of Proto Man. Ooh, I wonder who could be behind that mysterious visor. And I beat another challenge for beating for buying all the costumes. So that's wonderful. Next time, I believe there is just one last thing for us to do: the Pit of Pits. So we'll do that next time. That's all for me for now. Until then, this is Doc. I'll see you later.